Hey Darlene, it's Emily. I'm just going to record the process that I'm using to download your Loom video onto YouTube so that you can see if you can do it yourself. Now I know sometimes you have trouble with your internet connection at your house, so if it's just taking forever, don't worry about it. But just so you know what I'm doing, I thought I'd go ahead and record a video. So I've got your video pulled up here. I'm coming right down here to the download button, and I'm just going to download it onto my desktop. So it will just pop up right here. I'm not sure if you can see that. I think you can right here on my screen. And then I'm going to go into another tab and open YouTube. All right, so YouTube is now connected weirdly to Google, and so you will probably see that you are already signed in over here. If you don't, then go ahead and click on, it's probably just like a blank thing. Go ahead and click on it, and you can just sign in using your regular school account, okay? And so if I sign out, I'll kind of go through that process to show you what to do, okay? So we'll say continue. So I'm going to pretend like hopefully what's happening to you. So you're probably going to, you may find that you just have a sign in link right up here. So you go ahead and sign in. When you do, you're going to choose your school account. And I'm not sure, I don't remember if there are some additional steps to go through to get a YouTube account set up. If there are, just go ahead and work your way through those steps until you get to this screen. Understand that there's a lot going on with YouTube and having a YouTube channel that you aren't going to need. Although at some point in the future, you may want to make like a YouTube playlist of art videos from Kids Art Hub or something like that. And so it would be useful for you to have a YouTube account. We can mess around with that later. So for right now, down here in the corner, you have your Loom video downloaded. Up here, you are signed in, and you have this plus video. So you just click that, click on upload a video, and the screen is going to open where you can just drag and drop from down here right onto YouTube. Now, if for whatever reason that video got lost, you could always pull it up from your downloads, but I like to just keep it right there. So I'm going to call this art video number 2. And this is a good time to steal the link. So right over here is the link, the YouTube link for your video when it's finished. It's processing right now. You can see it processing right down there. I don't ever worry about telling viewers about the video, anything like that, because we're just embedding it, so they're not going to see any of this information. So you can go ahead and click this to copy the link if you want, and then click next. Say yes, it's made for kids, and that will disable a bunch of annoying things like comments and likes, stuff like that. Go ahead and click next. It's still processing, so we're not going to worry about most of these things and end screen cards and stuff like that. That's only if your videos are fancier than ours are. On your third screen, you're going to click unlisted so that you can share the link with anyone, but it's not searchable online. And then you'll finally click save. And it's going to show you that it is processing, and while it's doing that, you can go back to, I don't know if I have yours open, but you can go back to your Google slide deck. So let's see, this one's mine. Let's go back to the slide deck that you shared with me. Open that up. There it is. So you can go back to your slide deck and kind of get yourself organized while that YouTube video finishes processing. Your videos are pretty short, so it doesn't take very long. But if you're uploading a long one, or if your connection is slow, it might take a little bit longer. All right, so let's try and find where we're at on day 3, where you might want this to go. Okay, I know we did all that already. Goals for today, day 3. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. And of course, later you can always change it if you want to. So we're just going to go back here and make sure it's finished processing. It is. So you can close it. And then you'll see it show up here on your channel. And this is where you can go back in and get the link if you didn't do it earlier. So you can always grab the link from right here, and you can make any changes you needed to. So I'll grab that link again, even though we already have it. And then we'll come back over to our slide deck. We're going to go up here to Insert Video. paste it in. Find it, select it, and there it is. There's your video. Okay, now since it's on YouTube, it is already shareable for everybody because you should make, I don't know where you really want that. If you want it in the middle or not, you can move that around. But one other thing you need to check is come up here and check and make sure that the video, once you are in it, is okay for the students, so you have approval on it. Now, I just already approved my entire channel so that everything that I upload will be approved and I don't have to worry about that. So we can go through that process for you later if you want, or just make sure that it says it is approved. Okay? So then you make sure the students can see it, and then I keep going back to mine instead of yours, and then you can play it if you want. Make sure it works, and you are good to go. All right, hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.